place where I felt like, taking it all and just throwing it all away. So at this point in my life, it's just like, I got to find a piece of humor in what I'm dealing with. So it's not like that I'm saying, oh, what you're saying is not important, or, trying to, it's just a reflection of, let's make the best of this shit. And that's all it is for me. But don't think for a second that I'm not hearing you out. That's why my actions speak
louder than your
Thank
words.
you.
They do.
You might say, feel what I'm saying coming out of my mouth is BS or phony baloney or whatever. Like, I just want my actions, my time with you. Time is so precious. We got to maximize the moment. I want every moment with you to be great. Present. I want to be in the present.
In the present moment.
The now,
and we want to make sure that it's precious. We make sure, you and I both, we make sure that the time that we spend with each other is very, very, very precious. And that's something I could say personally, because I'm not the type of person that's going to be too personal with people. It's yay or nay for me. So this is actually a very, very blessed podcast. So y'all better listen, because then you'll be able to understand why I move the way that I move. And this has been somebody from day one that has been very expressive to me and a blessing to me from day one. She showed me what I needed to see, but I'm not the type of person to just go off of, what people show me. It's like, okay, it's going to take a little bit of time for me to see the consistency. A lot of people will show you what you need to see. I mean, isn't that what happens in relationships? Isn't that what happens in relationships? In relationships, man, they will take you out probably even 10 times, and then you're going to see they're a whole sea monster. They're a whole sea monster. They do not have the best interest for you.
At all.
So, I just thank God that you've been, patient with me, and I'm patient with her too. But I do want you to understand that that's what it is. Like, I do not go off of words only to nobody. I don't care who's in my face. I don't care who's buying me drinks. I don't care who's doing what for me. A person can pay my whole rent and my insurance. My insurance is actually due in 2 days. So if anybody want to, help me with my insurance or some other things that I got going on.
My kids got girl.
I can't play her. I can't wait.
You too. This is real shit. Hollywood, you too. If you like my conversation, you like my life.
You like me. I'm gonna need you to cash at me. Hey, friends. Hey, family. We cool. But just know that I fuck with all of y'all. I mean, I mess with or have I don't know, but they know what it is, because I'm saying it with a genuine spirit and coming from a genuine space. Like, I deal with y'all wholeheartedly when the world has turned their back on all of y'all and the people that's associated with you, because you don't have a genuine spirit. And so if I'm still dealing with y'all, just understand that you are going to be compensated in some way, shape, or form. I have a young lady tonight who's coming to me to receive like a facial and everything, because she blessed me. She blessed me with a couple things. So don't think that anything that y'all give me is in vain. It's always going to be, projected to y'all from either me, or I guarantee the great I am, Yahshua, the Elohim of the world, is going to bless you just for being a blessing. Come on, to me.
Have you ever listed all of his names? Just saying it. Like Hosanna, the great I am.
The Hosanna to the greatest praise.
That's amazing right there. Like, every part of somebody. It's amazing.
A lot of people don't look at him like he is the greatest. They are so confused. I'm going to be honest. They're so confused. And I understand what most people are going through, because You know, it's a reason that I have to get up every morning and I listen to inspirational messages from, like, I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be very authentic because I don't mess with everybody spiritually, but I listen to
Who do you listen to? What's your top 5 go-tos?
Eric Thomas.
Every time.
He's a professional speaker. He's known as one of the greatest Black speakers in the world. Les Brown, I listen to him as well.
Ooh,
You
that's
know,
deep.
he was a person who was abandoned, and his mama and dad just was not present, but he still became the greatest version of himself and became the greatest voice in the world, one of the greatest versions of himself and greatest voices in the world. Um, so that's the okay.
That's 2.
So we got
Top 3. What's the third one?
Abraham Hicks. Abraham Hicks is somebody that brings a lot of peace to me and my daughter. So she brings a lot of peace to our household. Lisa Nichols, I've been listening to her for many, many years. You know, she was telling us in her story, anybody that has ever listened to her, she was telling us how she was just at her wit's end when she dealt with her son being in a place where he didn't have clean diapers, and she said, I will never be like this ever again.
Yeah.
So for people, like, we have to realize, what is our wits end? What are we going to stop doing in our lives that's going to cause for us to keep being manipulated so we could keep forgiving? I don't even want to be in a place where I got to keep forgiving a mofo. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I do not want to be in a place of letting people let me down. So that's what this conversation is about, like healing from a broken heart. Stop letting people play with you, period.
I mean, we got to stop taking mediocre. We got to stop taking the bare minimum. Like, if you know you deserve better than that, why do you keep accepting that? You know, you looking foolish because you keep accepting that from people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, only accept top notch. Cut it off.
I definitely agree. And if you want to get to your victories and your accomplishments that you have in your heart that you want to, you know, aspire to be, you can't keep allowing people to disappoint you. You letting every version in your life that you like, it might be something that you can relate to. So that's why I want to say, like, you're letting every version into your life that you've already aborted mission on. Like, you know, that boy right there is no good. Baby, I'm from Gary, Indiana. She loves hood dudes. You understand? But a hood dude can never do nothing for me if he has not changed his ways and his motives. I didn't dealt with dudes from jail. I didn't dealt with guys that have been flourishing in the military industry, guys that have been flourishing in the music industry, you name it. I have dealt with some of the top engineers in the music industry, the guys that's at the top of their life.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still single. Note that, y'all. Know that she's still single.
So they all run game. I guess it's like you got to pick and choose what you want to deal with.
Spirit
like
to spirit.
If it's word,
spirit to the my
spirit
answer.
spirit.
My
try
answer
the spirit by the spirit. To
my
see if it's of God.
That's it.
I got you,
honey. I could see what somebody gonna do before they do it. I could tell who a person is before they even open up their mouth to talk to me and explain to me who they are. It's like, baby, I already read you. I know why you were sent to me. Thank you so much for being the blessing that you are to me. But would I marry you? Of course not, because you don't even know who you are.
You don't know.
You know, and then on top of that, like, it's a lot of people that I know because I am a top tier female in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Mahogany. Don't go off of just don't just go off of your vegetables. With 2 eyes instead of a Y. Don't just go off of, you know, looks and all of that, because she's still fine as wine. She got the wine, I got the vodka. Period. But just know this. I know who everybody is in my life, and I just want everybody to heal And I see a lot that's going on with a lot of different people that's in my vicinity, that's in my life. And I'm just like, stop. Don't let that person back in your life. You know why that person exited out your life in the first place. Don't you dare follow the plan of Satan. I need you to follow the plan of God that is on your life, because it's uncomfortable to go through breakups. I've been broke up since like March. And a lot of people didn't even know I was in a relationship. I talked to a couple of my little associates and they was like, oh, I didn't know you was in a relationship with that person. I just thought he was always popping up to different events. Baby, no, we was in a whole relationship. But I'm not thirsty. I'm not in this earth to prove to anybody that I got a fine little piece on my side. Period, baby, because she gonna deal with the ones as fine as wine. Yeah. Or I can't commit. Period. Anyway, or if they not fine as wine, you got to make up for it in another area. Like you have to be on your path. I'm real as hell. I am so real. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be like touching the hem of Jesus's garments. For me to be like, okay, he okay looking, okay looking, but he loves God and he's right there with God.
Give me the ugly ones. I'm sorry.
She told me that before. I can't do the ugly
I told her that. Give me the one with the one eye.
Are you gonna do that?
Are you gonna do that? Because I don't look at looks.
I do.
I look internally. You know what I'm saying? You? Like common sense. Do you have that? Can you run your own business? Do you have that? I know that was my mistake. That was my mistake.
I cannot.
Don't get me in here.
Wait.
He's too fine for her. He's too fine for he's too fine. Like I should be the only one that's fine, you know. But no, my husband's very handsome. Shout out to Facts. But
yes, he's amazing.
Internally, like that just goes to say, like I look internally, you know.
I do too.
For the spirit. I don't really look at looks.
I always
met him. We were like, we were actually in a warehouse. We were at work or whatever. And he came to me. I was reading. Like I'm a geek. I was reading. And he came to me. He was like, what you reading? And I was like, oh, okay. I'm reading the Bible, the word.
I swear to God, I knew this. Oh, I knew she was about to say it. I knew she was about to say it.
Well, I read that too, so we can do some Bible study.
I love him,
and we just connected like that. But no, I never, even when I was in high school, college, never looked at looks. Like you gotta feed my soul.
You and me,
you gotta feed right,
baby, because I can't
ride.
We
all got somebody.
All right, okay, you done?
Gotta feed my soul.
You done?
Yes.
Because I'm not looking down at nothing that's hideous. And you know what I mean. I'm not writing nothing that is not, pleasing to my spirit.
Right.
I'm just being honest without, giving too much graphic information. But also, like what the queen said, like you have to be pleasing to my spirit. That is me. That is facts. That is facts. That is facts. But, like I said, I also see that a lot of the guys that I'm not going to say you, but you, so don't take this to heart, but this is for them. So when I say you, I'm talking about y'all. So anybody that you might be interested in, you have to focus on, they're cute. You don't ever want to be involved with somebody that's just not your type. That is not of God at all. That is
they
not,
bring to.
That's
can
it.
We talk about what can they bring to the table?
Hold on.
The broken table.
Okay.
The picnic table.
So remember that I love what she's saying. So what are you bringing to the table? But let me finish this real quick, Queen. Okay. You want to make sure that you are authentic when you're in my space. You want to make sure that if you want to date me, you are authentic, and your exes know that they don't have a chance with you, because there's not an ex that anybody has dealt with that has been able to be compared to me. So you're going to waste her time, and you're going to have her probably trying to come for me. And, it's a blessing that I ain't did jail time. You understand? But because my intentions is good, I still will be able to, do whatever I need to do to whoever, and still be able to sleep peacefully at night while she's bruised up. You understand? I'm just being 1000%. Okay, and I ain't never been able to go to jail behind something that